Hi, everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right. This one's called Sometimes They Come Back. Yeah. This story is this happened like in 19, I think it was 90 99 or something like that. But but when it happened, I used to raise cichlid fish, you know, to be big, And I used to raise cichlid fish, and they used to have babies, and then I used to sell them back to the pet shop and stuff, you know. And you make a little money, but it's not really a lot. But it's just I liked raising the fish, That's all. They used to dig little pits. They put the eggs in there, then the eggs hatch, and then they protect them. Yeah. So I happened to raise a few Oscars, and the Oscars were big. They're big. And I had this oxen, this boxer. I mean, I had this Oscar named Boxer, and another one named Angel. But and I decided to go and buy them. Some some more wild food. So I bought them. I used to buy them goldfish to feed them, and and mealworms and stuff like that. This particular time, I decided to buy them some black crickets. Black crickets, you know. They were big too. They were about like this, black crickets, and they came in a can. Ugh. So I had to turn it, and open it up and stuff like that. So I went to purchase these black crickets, and they didn't have them in. But that next in the next 2 days they had them. So I purchased them, and I took them home, and the fish were waiting. They were coming to the top of the tank and looking for food. They didn't know I was gonna throw these crickets in there, but but I threw three crickets in there, and I just had two Oscars. A male and a female. Angel was the female. Boxer was the male. So Boxer came up and he snapped one, and I said, "Oh yes, he eating them." Uh, he didn't eat it. He spit it out. So then Angel came up and bit one, and she didn't she didn't take him out. But these crickets were, oh, excuse me, these crickets were swimming. Their heads were up like this. Their little heads was up out of the water. Was swimming. And I was looking at them, and they looked at me. They looked at me. They were looking at me like, help me, 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 help me. Yeah, so I was standing there looking at them, and then all of a sudden I got filled with compassion for these crickets. You know, I was filled with compassion for them. So much that I took the net and dipped them out of the water. I dipped them out, and I went to my window that was in the kitchen. I had a window over my kitchen sink. So I opened the window up, and I threw them out. Threw them out. I let them go. Let them go. So I'm feeling sorry for these things, man. I never bought any more crickets for my fish again. But I threw them out, and I just prepared to go to bed, went on the bed, I fed them I fed them some shrimp and stuff like that, the fish. I took some shrimp out the freezer, thawed them out, put them in some warm water, and then just threw them in there, let them eat that. They like that. So I went to sleep and I got awakened by it raining. It was a thunderstorm. And I thought it was still like probably 5 something in the morning, 4 something in the morning. It was 8 o'clock. But it had rained, but it was so dark outside. So I got up, I walked into the kitchen and started making some coffee. Then lightning struck outside. It was loud too, man. So I jumped and I looked out the window. And when I looked out the window, there was one of the black crickets. Now look, keep in mind, these crickets didn't come from around here. They came from somewhere else. These crickets wasn't readily around my house. I seen the little brown crickets and stuff, and the ones with the long spider legs and stuff like that. Those crickets, but I never saw those black crickets, those big black crickets. One of them was on my screen, and it was like he wanted to tell me. He wanted to tell me. He said, "Hey, thank you. Thank you." So I touched the screen. And he didn't jump or nothing. So then I don't know what came over me, but I just made a wish. I made a wish. As soon as I was finished with that wish, I touched him again, and then he left, never to be seen again. And I never saw a black cricket around again. You know, never. Matter of fact, I haven't seen a black cricket around ever. But these, I set them free. I set them free, and my wish did come true. I ended up getting a car. I know I was having trouble with my vehicle that I was driving. So I wish for another car. And Lord and behold, I got another car. So I don't know if it was a coincidence or what, but as soon as I told that cricket that I wanted this car, it came back to me. It came. I'm talking about within 2 days of when I said that. So I don't know. Well, be kind to your fine feather friends. All right.
Be kind to your fine feather
Be kind to them, because everything has a purpose. Even those little black crickets, bald head crickets. Even they got a purpose on this earth. If they're only for food or something like that, they have a purpose. So keep that in mind the next time if you have a cricket and put it in to try to feed your fish. Yes. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share my videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Adios. Salamat.
Salamat! Didn't know you had that much compassion for animals.